Hello, happy bonfire night and welcome back to the Football Tourist YouTube channel, where today I'm currently walking on the very busy Cheriton Road on my way to Folkestone because for the first time in a long time it's the visit of Dover Athletic to Folkestone Invicta here. When I came back here a while ago, the crowd was pretty decent. I think it was about 700 here, but it's going to be a bumper crowd, believe you me, today. They had to take the online tickets off sale because they were just flying off this morning, and I think they were definitely worried about overcommitting soon people. Luckily I already got mine, so it's a matter. But yeah, let's get inside the, what was, when I last came here, the Build Kent Stadium, and I think it's now called the Alkaline Stadium. Look at this. It is just about 50 minutes to kick off, and look at the queues to get in. It's all the way onto the street, and most people have probably bought their tickets beforehand already. It's absolutely mad. I'm in, and just as well, because as we were queuing up, and as I got close there, a lady came and announced that with all the pre-sales, they're going to be at capacity today. So the previous record was when West Ham played here in a friendly in the 90s. It was about 2,300 people, so that's going to be obliterated tonight, I believe. And yeah, so anyone that's queuing up out there at the moment that doesn't have a ticket, it's bad news, I'm afraid. So I'm pretty glad I bought mine beforehand.
Where else does he start?
So last time I was here, I absolutely raved about how good the burger was. I think it is maybe the best burger I've ever had, football or otherwise. But I saw on via the Twitter account, Footy Scran, that they sacked the caterer not long after I came here, so thank goodness I got him when I did, because what a burger. I've tasted today's offering, but it's more of your, you know, it's nice, but it's your standard football affair. It's not like mind-blowing or anything.
Shittest place in Elvington.
So in terms of stadium layout, not a lot's really changed since I was last here. The big thing is that it's like the sponsors put a lot of like sort of characterised graffiti like on this media tower behind me around to just liven the place up a little bit, which is quite cool. Just like that, it's been announced that just like the game at the Gravel, we've got a 15-minute kick-off delay. Probably only going to get worse. The queue's absolutely massive. Like, it was out on the street. We're nearly an hour before kickoff. It's just, you know, I mean, you love to see it in non-league queue out the door, but at the same time, it's not perhaps been logistically organised best either game. You know, only one entrance at the Gravel, and so while there's more, they've been like maybe too thorough. Just pottering around the ground, and look who I bumped into. It's only Matt the Groundhopper. So Matt, what are your feelings on tonight's sold out bonfire derby?
Well, it's Saturday.
You just told me they were calling it.
The bonfire derby is delayed kick-off by 15 minutes due to crowd congestion. Crowd-wise, 2,200 I reckon. They call it a capacity crowd, but I think police advice it'll be around about that mark personally. But I'm thinking, yeah, around about the 2,000 mark. Could be, I think the record attendance is about 2,300. Will it beat it tonight?
West Ham. I think it will, because they're claiming that they've sold it out. So you'd hope that they'll have at least capped it at just above that to break their record attendance. You'd think, because they could have sold as many tickets as they wanted to tonight, really.
It's a nice ground. There's lots of terracing. I quite like the terraces. It's quite a big terrace behind that goal, actually.
I do like if they're going to terrace it up, then I have no restricted viewing really anywhere.
Yeah.
So it's good for that at least.
Yeah. But no, good atmosphere, and I'm hoping for a Folkestone win tonight.
And why is that?
Because I want Chatham Town to get promoted, that's why.
What, the team in the bottom half? So, since coming to see the Dover Folkestone reverse fixture, Dover have lost just one game, and they're currently flying at the top of the league, and looking like they may run away with it. Hence why Matt is rooting for Folkestone today, because he wants Chatham Town to have a decent chance of still going up, which I think, to be honest, they've probably already blown. But don't tell him I said that. Meanwhile, Folkestone have sort of hit like their glass ceiling. They feel like they're a team that will stay in this league, but I think unless they have a really good collection of players, then they won't probably push on from here. So it's all sort of like this is probably their biggest game left in the season, which is crazy to say when it's not even December yet. But you know, it is what it is. I think I'm rooting myself now here on the stand where the Dover fans currently are. Obviously that'll change if they kick in the other direction, but I'm hoping, and the atmosphere is already building a lot, so I'm hoping for it to be rocking a little bit today, but let's see. I don't remember that vocal Folkestone support last time I was here, let's just say that. Later than build, we're kicking off. Down there, watching from the sidelines, none other than the Dover owner himself. We approach the 15-minute mark. Not a lot of goal with action as of yet. I think it was really 1-1 in the reverse fixture by now. So it's not been quite as lively a start. I think now we're sort of settled into the season a little more. There's perhaps a bit more at stake and it's taken a bit more seriously. I was about to say the closest we've come to a goal so far, but it's offside anyway. Normally one to talk about the refs, but I think he's been a little bit one-eyed in this first half. In the end, we've got to say, a bit of an underwhelming first half. Not a lot really happened apart from set pieces and chances. I went down at the Folkestone end to see what the atmosphere was like. But I think by the end, it was sort of the dullness of the game had sort of even got to them. Because they were, I think as you can probably hear from the audio, they were really up for it at the start of the game. Sort of, the fact that nothing really happened affected even them, which was a shame. I hope for better in the second half, not least because I haven't had a 0-0 yet this season, as I keep going on about, and will continue to keep going on about until I suffer one. But yeah, it's just a little frustrating. I expected better, particularly from Dover being top of the league. They've not played great football at all, really. Folkestone, probably have to say, have had the better of the game so far. But yeah, I mean, all we can do really is hope for better in the second half. Especially you had to wait an extra 15 minutes for this game to actually get underway. back underway, and the pressure feels like it has built during half time. That pressure to get that opening goal. Oof. Bragging rights on the line, to say the absolute least, but also very much, for Dover, this is a lot to keep that winning run going. It was a 2-footer. He might well have to go here. Just like in the reverse fixture, the home side have got down to 10 men. It was a 2-footer. It didn't feel particularly dangerous though. It was a 2-footer, so what can you do? Let's hope that decision can spark the game into life. Well, I got covered in some kind of drink that the guy behind me had, but I think it was all worth it. Brilliant set piece routine. As soon as everyone was saying no after they played it short, the guy who played it, he turned it brilliantly, lovely cross, and tucked home brilliantly. 1-0 to Dover with the man advantage. You've got to see it home from here, surely. We're in the last sort of 10 minutes, but Dover haven't managed to kill this off or control it at all. And in fact, Folkestone just won a set piece. And it's still 1-0, it's very much in the balance. The board's just gone up. It's a minimum of 10 minutes added on. This isn't been one for people that want to go home on time, let's just say that. Shit! Must be! Nothing given. Folkestone end is now starting to depopulate. I mean, there can't be much, if anything, left of this game. It's 10 o'clock. Well done. ugly scenes after the full-time whistle. Drinks being thrown at the security, centre circle fight, but also a lot of great energy and relief after a game that went into the 115th minute. I think more action happened after the board went up than in the rest of the 90 minutes. But it was just one of those where I think the tension of not wanting to have the double done over them by Folkestone got to Dover a little bit. So the quality of the football wasn't the best. I think a lot of people around me said that this is the worst they played all season, and I can certainly go along with that. I thought they were probably played much better in the game they lost, ironically. But all the same, the points are what matters. And so Dover stay top of the league, which is beautiful. And yeah, sort of just another loss for Folkestone, but I think they'll be fine. They're not going to go down or anything, I wouldn't have thought. But it's just sort of a sobering reminder that there's a reason this fixture hasn't happened for a long time, and that's because Dover have been many leagues above them. And I think come next season, more than likely will be again. But thanks for joining me along on this journey. It certainly wasn't pretty, but it was quite fun all the same, especially for those post-match scenes. So until next time, goodbye.